Hey, my friends, Rachel Adams Lee here. I'm a top 1,000 agent in the country. I am a mama of 3 boys, and I'm a coach. I wanted to pop on and share with you my open house system. People always ask me how I host open houses, how I convert those leads, what happens. Spoiler alert, I got $1 million buyer from this open house. Closed a week later. Super exciting. I'll share more at the end with you. But I actually recorded this video for you when I was 8 months pregnant. No excuses. I hustle. I'm a working mama. And I decided that I wanted to share all the systems with you of what I do because everyone's always asking me. And then I had the baby and life showed up. He's now 5 months old. So I figured now's the time. Enjoy. Hello, my friends. All right, I am out here this morning to do an open house at this absolutely stunning new listing that I have. It is pouring rain, so it's not ideal conditions. However, when I make a commitment, I keep it, and gotta show my boys that mama's a working mama, right? Work ethic matters. So decided what I do is kind of take you through how I host an open house, like my steps, how I prep for it, what I do before and after, and just give you all the goods. So it's a beautiful blustery day here in El Dorado Hills. I'm out. We're bumping. Let's do it. Sure, you have tons of open house signs all around the property. I want you to think of it like, how could I find this house if I wasn't using GPS? Like, so I see the first open house sign maybe at like a main intersection going through the gate, like right, and then all the way through the neighborhood till it takes you directly to the house. Sometimes that's 10 signs, sometimes it's 25. So you really just want to make sure you have enough signs on hand to be able to take care of, proper directions so people have no issue finding the property. And remember, if you do have a gate, you want to make sure you have a sign on the gate for your phone number because you're going to be posting this open house online and directing traffic from your, circle prospecting and all the things. And you want to make sure that people have a way to get into the gate and have it be as stress-free as possible. You have to search all over to find the lockbox, but since our team put it on, I know where it is. It's often on like a gas meter or the side of the house, water main, something like that. The outside of the house, it's a 1-story. The upgrades are going to blow your mind. It's so beautiful, and then it's in a really nice neighborhood in El Dorado Hills. There's my car. Let's do it. I got my key. The setup. So I always bring like a little crate. Henry left me a couple treasures in there, but I always bring a crate. And then in that, I have my cute little sign, welcome, look around, ask questions, see yourself living here, fall in love, make an offer. Business cards, you always want to make sure you have plenty of those. And then I have an open house sheet that looks just like this. It has them rating the home, the curb appeal, bedrooms, bathrooms, all that. And then it says how soon they plan to purchase a home. My favorite thing is I need to sell my current home in order to purchase, because then you can have 2 sides to it, right? Are you currently working with a realtor? At what price are you likely to buy this home today? These are just really good questions to open the conversation. At the end of the day, I just want people's information and to ask what they're doing here and like how I can help, how I can be of service. But don't forget that beautiful question. Do you need to sell in order to purchase? It's one of my favorite things to ask at an open, and you can get yourself some new business. I get to my open houses early so that I can have no pressure setting everything up, turning all the lights and just having it totally ready for the open house. So I have all my personal belongings out and then I put them away. For purses, I encourage you not to put them in like a closet or somewhere really obvious because you want to trust everybody, but not everybody's trustworthy. So I'll usually do like, a cabinet or something in the kitchen or something that's like inconspicuous where somebody wouldn't look and think a purse is in there. Just remember protecting your own personal privacy. Just like for our sellers, we tell them to put away, any medications or, expensive jewelry, things they don't want out. Same rule goes for you. Forget to take care of yourself as well in the respect of hydration and also some snacks. I always have like trail mix or something just to like boost my energy if needed. And then I've got coffee in here, decaf because I'm prego, and then also water. And then I'll just kind of put it somewhere like to the side where you can't really see it when you're walking through the open house. But if I need to hydrate, I can just run over and grab a sip. When you're doing an open house, how you set up for the open house is so incredibly important. It really can determine the success of your open house or the failure. You know, our goal of an open is to bring lots of prospective buyers to the home, but also to help you build your business. You never know who's going to be looking, and it might not be the right floor plan or something for them, right? Or they need to sell in order to purchase, best case. So what I want you to do is when you think about doing an open house, you want to make sure that you become a master of the location. Know the school districts, where the parks are, the shopping, the freeways, like all the things that make the home so special. Because I always tell people, you might buy for the home, but you're going to stay for the lifestyle. I love that saying. Now, how do you prep for an open house? What do you actually do? So before you hold the open, you want to make sure that you are prospecting to bring the buyer to the home. And I do that in 2 different ways. Actually, it's closer to 3 ways, but the first thing I do is I will pull tax records around the property, and I will do what I call circle prospecting. I'm literally calling around the neighborhood, letting people know a new home just came on the market. You know, it's listed for this amount. Here's the bedrooms and the bathrooms. Who do you know is a friend you want to move in as a neighbor? Also, you know, prices are doing this in your neighborhood. Have you ever wondered how much your house is worth? I can provide that for you completely free. So step 1, you're going to prospect to find the buyer through dialing. Then I door knock. I'll make flyers for the open house. On one side, I'm going to have open house information. On the other side, I'm going to have something specific for the community. Maybe it is, you know, October, so I'm showing local pumpkin patch locations. In December, I'm showing Christmas tree lighting locations, right? But something to show you I'm a local realtor. I'm an expert on the area. Here's something to add value to you in your life. And then here is the specific information on the open house. And the last thing I do to prep for the open house to get people excited is social media. You know, people aren't advertising in magazines anymore. They're not advertising on TV. They're advertising on social because that's where the audience is. So I'll always make a post with, you know, beautiful photos of the property. And then I love to go live when I'm at the actual open house. I think that's such an important part of an open house, just to show people, get them excited. And I like to do something where I'm like standing in the front, right? And I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, Rachel Adams Lee here with the Rachel Adams Lee group at Keller Williams Realty. I am out at this absolutely gorgeous house today, you know, in El Dorado Hills, right in the heart of it. It's got a chef's kitchen, you know, a master bedroom that you can't believe. Gosh, this bathroom, you could live in the bathroom itself. Like, this house is so incredible. I have to show you around. And so you act like you're going to walk inside, but then you're like, actually, why don't you just come visit me from 12 to 3 on Saturday and I'll give you a personal tour myself. Just like little teasers, all the things you can do to get excitement going and building. That's what I love to do. We're going to make sure we turn on all the lights. You want to make sure you open all the blinds so you get all the natural light in. Get to the open house, the lights are on, the house is totally set up, all my personal belongings are set away. I like to do, go into my stories, and either you're gonna go live on your main page, or you can go into your stories and give them a tour of the house, and then tell them, obviously, they can come see you for a private tour. So I'm just gonna walk around the house and kind of talk to you how I would talk about the property. First thing, when you walk in, you're going to see this unbelievable office or den, right, with the beautiful brickwork. So that's to your left, and then to your right, you have a bathroom right here, a little half bath, and you've got a full bedroom downstairs, which I love. They all have walk-in closets too. It's such a cool feature of this kind of builder. And then you keep walking, formal dining right over here. This is super pretty. She uses it for her gym equipment. I've seen it used. I'm like imagining it for like wine storage too, with like a gorgeous iron gate. Then the kitchen. This is a chef's dream, right? We've got granite countertops, beautiful laminate hardwood flooring. Look how open this is. I mean, hello. So stunning. A little courtyard out here. You've got privacy too. Move on to the master bedroom. Lots of space, really nice high ceilings. And we've got the master over here. The bath. Tons and tons of space. I love that the bathtub's right here, and then you have like the dual vanities. Really cute. And this gorgeous walk-in shower. Look how big this is. You could live in here. Here's the last bedroom. Again, they all have these beautiful walk-in closets and their own restroom. Finished garage. This is a 3-car garage. Lots and lots of space. Take you in the backyard. All right, so we have outdoor dining, barbecue, covered, which I love. Beautiful views. The sunsets here are incredible. It's like a nice low maintenance backyard, but with all the benefits, right? And this is totally covered here too, so you can just sip your coffee, have your wine, relax. And the flooring here matches inside, which I love, so it's like this seamless theme throughout. So there's some exceptions to the rules, but that's pretty much how I tour people through a home. You want to talk about the upgrades, who the builder is, all the details. I kind of left mine vague for you guys when I was showing you around because I was doing it quickly before people get here. And I just wanted to make sure that you really take them through the whole property. And like I said, you can go live and invite people to come for a private showing or ask you any questions, get interaction going. Where are you tuning in from, right? Let me know in the comments, that kind of thing. Or you can just go in your stories and do a tour of the property. Either one works really well. But again, this is all to get the excitement going when the open house is happening. How long do you host an open house for? I'm a fan of 3 at a minimum, 4 or 5 hours. That's what I really prefer. If you're doing them on a Friday, I'm a fan of like 3 to 7 p.m. And then weekends, Saturday, really anytime. This one happens to be 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Sunday, I like to do it after church for people. So really just depends on your schedule and what works for the seller. But those are my favorite times to hold it open. And then just make sure you do your prep work ahead of time. You host your open, you get your signs out. And I do want to tell you, as far as like the prospecting ahead of time, I'm not a big fan of, doing door knocking or dialing the day of. I like to prep a couple days before because open house is the day of. You should be fresh. You should have good energy. You should be ready to focus on your open house. And if you're putting out signs or it's hot outside and you're sweaty or it's raining, you look like a wet dog. Not a good look, right? So I like to have everything set up ahead of time. Prospecting you do ahead of time. Signs you do the day of. And I want you to think of your open house like a full day event. Because you're going to get there, you're going to put your signs out, you're going to host the open house, and then the fortune is in the follow-up, my friends. You've got to follow up with your people right away. Think about this, right? They come into your open house, they look around, they're like, oh, I really like it. We should get brunch after this. And when we're at brunch, we should have some mimosas. The second they walk away from the house, they forgot what they just did. So you want to make sure you stay top of mind. So for me, when I meet people at an open house, I have them fill out their information. Literally, after I'm done at the open house, I sit in my car and I literally just send videos out to people. I like to do video text because I feel like they saw my face already. They know who I am. And instead of just sending them a regular text message like, hey, thanks for coming. Let me know if you need anything. No, most people do that like on a Saturday or on a Monday, right? Or a Tuesday or a Wednesday because they got busy. I do things the same day. What does that video message that I send to people look like? I'm usually sitting in my car. Sometimes I'm still at the open, but I'm usually sitting in my car and it's something like this. Hey, Jessica and Paul, it was so nice to meet you at the open house today on 123 Main Street. Again, my name is Rachel. I was the realtor you met there. I really appreciated getting to know you and meeting your little dog, Joey. And I just wanted to let you know, you asked about how much your house was worth. As soon as I get home today, I'm going to go ahead and run those numbers. And then I'll be back in touch with you no later than Monday with the approximate numbers for your house and a time that we can get together. I just wanted to thank you so much for coming to the open and let you know that I'm absolutely here for you for anything you need. Obviously, you have my cell phone number because I'm texting you right now. Have a great rest of your weekend. So I literally just send that to them through a text message, and that's my point of conversation of, it was so good to meet you. I'm still here for you. I'm the agent's going to do the things I said I do. I'm going to get this to you, right? But you want to stay top of mind with them. And then just remember, whatever you tell them you're going to do, absolutely do it. If you have a bunch going on the weekend and you can't get them numbers for their house, don't promise them you'll get them numbers for the house on the weekend. Move it to a Monday, right? You get to decide when this is going to work for you. But I promise you, this is going to be such a powerful tool. The video text can change your business. All right, my friends. So that's pretty much my system for open houses. Just remember the fortunes and the follow-up. I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I see somebody pulling up right now and I need to make sure that I rock this open house. Lots of leads coming in, the right buyer for this property. And you know what I need? I think I need a little snack before this all begins. Feed this little bub. See you later. Okay, so I wanted to kind of go through with you my little spiel if I met you at the front door or you're a prospective buyer, how I talk about the property. I'm not big on walking them through, showing them every bedroom. I kind of like to let them do a self-guided tour because I don't like when people follow me around, right? Treat others as you want to be treated. So they would walk in I'd introduce myself, ask their name, right? And then I say, okay, so let me give you a quick lay of the land. So this is a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom home, 1 story, as you can see. It's upgraded incredibly well. It's beautiful. You're gonna see a lot of brickwork throughout the home. Actually, the model home had that, and the seller liked it and said, I'm gonna duplicate it in my home. Hardwood floors, granite countertops. I mean, this home is stunning. So what you have here is we've got the office to the right. Over here we have a master bedroom with a full bath as well, and all of the bedrooms have walk-in closets. Then as you walk through the home, you're going to see formal dining to your right, a beautiful kitchen, right? Chef's. Okay, so you'll see the 2 other bedrooms on the other side. One thing I love about this property is it has dual master suites. So it's really an awesome way to have just, you know, for guests over, or, you know, if you've got kiddos, just a great feature of the property. And then we've got a 3-car garage and a really private courtyard. And then when you go outside, you'll see some incredible views. The sunsets here are amazing. So go ahead and look around. I'm gonna go be in the kitchen if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you soon. So that's what I do. I just give my little spiel, I'm low pressure, and then when they come back into the kitchen, I'm like, you know, how long have we been looking for a home? Are you working with a realtor? You know, have you wrote any offers? And I just get to know them low key, low pressure, and then you convert. If you want a copy of the exact questions that I asked to build rapport with my buyers at an open house, head over to my social, Rachel Adams Lee, on Facebook or Instagram, and comment open house on any of my posts, and I'll send them directly to your inbox. Oh yeah, and if you got value out of this video, I'd love to know your favorite tip that you learned today, or something that you do that maybe I don't, that I can learn from you, in the comments below. Share with me all the things. I want to hear it from you. And remember, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because when you subscribe to this channel, then every time I do a new coaching video or I share something, whether it's about life, about business, about family, you'll be the first to know. You'll get an email when I put a new video. All right, we'll see ya.